Good news, if you are a laser hair removal provider, you could find yourself a lucrative government contract. This segment is brought to you by Eastside Weight Loss Clinic. Sick of fad diets that work for a couple months and then you gain all the weight back? Well, I'm down 37 pounds on the Eastside Weight Loss Clinic program, and I've kept that weight off for more than a year. Schedule your free 15-minute consultation today at eastsideweightlossclinic.com. A couple weeks ago, we shared a story from our friend Jason Rance. He had got his hands on some documentation revealing the fact that we, the taxpayers, have contributed to the Department of Corrections spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on gender reassignment surgeries and other transgender care for inmates within our state's prison system. So, this includes the whole bevy of things from actual surgeries to gender affirming care, etc. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is just ridiculous. But someone sent me, so in Washington State, if there's a government contract to be had, they'll send it out for a bidding process where you'll get alerted like, hey, here's a government contract. Are you interested in it, etc. And so I know a few people on these lists, right, who get emails alerting them to potential government contracts. Never seen one quite like this. All right, this came through the Washington Electronic Business Solution website for vendors. Here it is. Sorry, that's my favorite graphic ever. It says, WEBS bidding opportunity. Our records indicate that you are currently registered to receive solicitations in the following category and may be interested in bidding on electrolysis, laser hair removal services for incarcerated individuals. It says, description. The Washington State Department of Corrections provides comprehensive health care to incarcerated individuals. The department is committed to providing all individuals with the care and treatment necessary to promote their physical and mental health, including the provision of electrolysis, laser hair removal to individuals receiving treatment for gender dysphoria. So the bidding is open on that until February 28th of 2025. If you are a laser hair removal provider and would like to go visit some of our inmates in the Washington State Department of Corrections and, I don't know, get a little bit of that lip hair off, a little bit of that armpit hair, ooh, even down low or something like that. I mean, that is comprehensive care. So Nicole and I were debating, should we tell people that we get laser hair removal? So yeah, you know what? Not a lot going on under here because Nicole
it's not
and
easy to being a female, man.
If we're going to talk about this, you have to put yourself on camera because I'm not talking about this alone. Listen, we both go to the same laser hair removal lady. And we get our hair laser removed because it's just glorious. It's like one of the best things I've ever done. But you know what it also is? It's very expensive. Like I go twice a year. I took a big break during COVID. Just let things run wild apparently. And then I came back. It's not cheap. It's about maybe, it depends on what kind you get, right?
Yeah, and I'm sure every place is different because we go to a very nice lady who has really great equipment that doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
It's great.
And it's you got to go a certain number of times. I think 10 to 12 visits, and it's several $100s a pop, and it's spread out over years, right? And you just get laser hairs, hairs removed. But is it worth it to me? I'm starting to think about this in my head to commit a crime, nothing serious, but something that would be more than a year. So I get sent to DOC, say I'm transgender, go in there, get free laser hair removal, and then come out on the back end completely hair free and not a cent poorer.
Maybe only if you're already there.
Okay. But it's regular inmates who aren't transgender, they're not getting taxpayer funded laser hair removal. Hey, I want my bikini line to be fresh and clean. It's well, are you transgender? No. Then no.
You know what I hope back in the day when it first came out.
It's so stupid.
When it first came out, I tried getting it and it was the rubber band laser. I mean, it's painful. So I kind of hope they get those lasers, not our fancy laser.
Nicole, if it wants you to suffer, if you're getting taxpayer
well, I just don't want it to be a pleasurable experience. Or you know what I mean.
It's not a pleasurable experience either way.
Well, I mean, it's a nothing
hurt.
experience.
The one we do doesn't hurt.
It's just not. It's a nothing experience.
I don't know. It's not pleasurable.
Okay.
Nicole's kind of a weirdo, I guess.
It's like getting a tattoo. It's like the good kind of pain. Yeah, getting rid of hair.
Whatever, Nicole. Okay. You weirdo. Strange.
Oh, you made me come on
but
camera.
Seriously, I mean, this is a government. Can you bring my graphic back up? I spent a lot of time on it. I would like it to be shown more than once. I mean, this is the kind of stuff we're doing in Washington State. They have a $5.1 billion budget deficit because their spending's out of control. Yet they are spending money and sending out bids for a government contract for a laser hair removal specialist to go visit inmates behind bars to get rid of unwanted hair in order to promote their physical and mental health while they're dealing with gender dysphoria. If that's not enough to get you to vote for a Republican, I frankly don't know what is. If the homeless crisis wasn't enough, if the drug crisis wasn't enough, if the spending crisis wasn't enough, if the overtaxation wasn't enough, if the cost of goods and services wasn't enough, if the lowest number of police officers per capita of any state in the nation wasn't enough, isn't this enough that they're using your tax money to go behind bars and give people laser hair removal? I mean, come on. Come on, you guys. This is stupid.
Kelly's going to love this segment.
This is stupid. You know what it is? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.